my lovely lovelies. It's Sunday today, and it's an amazing day to listen to an amazing podcast. If you do stumble upon this episode, it means that it was made for you. I'm Jamie, your co host, and today on the Letters to Brandon series, we're going to be considering a line of thoughts that must have popped up in every singer's mind. Now, this line of thought doesn't only show up in the musical industry, it shows up in various careers, whatever path of life you've chosen, you actually think about it. And this topic is people pleasing. Yeah, people pleasing. Brandon went for a musical meeting. As a singer, you're meant to look for opportunities to keep growing, opportunities to help yourself. You look for opportunities to reinforce your good behaviors that you've learned. You learn new things, you do away with the old things, and just help yourself in general. He went for one of such meetings. And in this meeting, the speaker was amazing. He spoke on various things, including people pleasing. Now, the speaker watered this down that even somebody that has an IQ that is below 50 would understand. But our subject is a very inquisitive person. He did understand what the speaker said, but he began to wonder and ask himself, how do you please people and stay true to yourself? Like, is that even possible? Is it possible? Is it plausible? Do you please people and still stay true to yourself? Do they mix? It's just like oil and water. When you pour the two together, one stays up and one stays down. They don't mix together. And even if you can merge them, how do you keep a balance between pleasing people and still staying true to yourself? Brandon got back home and penned down a letter to Coach. Let's hear what Coach has to say.
Dear Brandon, I received your letter about the challenges of stopping people pleasing in singing. I completely understand where you're coming from, as it can be difficult to strike a balance between pleasing your audience and staying true to your artistic vision and style. I agree with you that people pleasing is an important aspect of singing that should not be ignored. As performers, we want to connect with our audience and create an emotional experience for them. This desire to please others is what drives us to become better singers and performers, and it can lead to a more fulfilling and successful career in the music industry. However, I also believe that it is important to recognize the negative aspect of people pleasing. When we become too focused on pleasing others, we can compromise our own artistic vision and style, leading to a lack of creativity and authenticity in our performances. This can ultimately hinder our success as artists, as our unique voice and style are what makes us stand out in a crowded industry. So while people pleasing is an important aspect of singing, it is equally important to find a balance between pleasing your audience and staying true to your artistic vision and style. By doing so, you can create performances that not only connect with your audience but also express your true self and leave a lasting impact on your listeners. I hope these responses provides some insight into this topic. Let me know if you have any further thoughts or questions. Yours passionately, Coach Worship.
The first thing I heard was it is difficult to please people and still stay true to yourself. But along the line, I understood that it is not impossible. It is something that is achievable. And I looked at musicians today. They do a fusion of the two. They blend the two together. They make us happy while still staying true to their style, while still having that unique style attached to their songs. Okay, the fact that you sang this song this way and made everybody happy doesn't mean you should keep on singing it that exact same way. Fine, follow that same format, but then add dynamics to it, make it different. Look, that's what makes us love whatever it is in this world today. If the whole food in the world was potato or rice, we'll get tired of eating it. What makes us still want to eat food is because there are various ways of doing it and there are various kinds of food to eat. There is diversity, and there's always beauty in diversity. There's always beauty in diversity. So while you're striving to make your audience happy, don't lose sight of that voice that's inside you that you're supposed to project to them. Don't lose sight of that vision you are trying to get to. Okay, don't lose sight of those things, because those are like extremely important things that will keep you in check. Your vision that you have, your purpose too, and the voice you're supposed to project to these people. You trying to please people, as coach said, will help you connect on a deeper level with them. That is part of it. Connecting with your audience is something that you should strive to do, because when you connect with your audience, things become easier for you. They become much more easier for you. It also pushes you to do more, to grow, to learn, to get out of your comfort zone. You know, when you want to make people happy, you say, no, I can't keep on doing it this way, because if I keep on doing it this way, they'll get tired of me. And since you don't want them to get tired of you, you're going to learn new techniques and learn new ways to do that thing you are doing. That's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes your sound beautiful. Another thing that makes your sound beautiful is your uniqueness. Listen to me, you are unique. You have an audience out there. Coach always says that your voice is peculiar to you and not to any other person. That is why you should not try to be like somebody else. That's why you should not try to sing like somebody else or try to walk like somebody else, because in that process you can lose yourself. And most times when you lose yourself, it is usually difficult to get yourself back on track. So in order to avoid losing yourself, have that vision, still have that fire still in you. You know what you want. You know this is who you are on the inside, and this is what you want them to see. So even when you're trying to make them happy, you're not losing sight of that thing. They are still seeing what you want them to see. That's still what you want them to see. You know, the worst thing that happens to anybody is losing sight of who you are. Because by the time you don't know who you are anymore, even you yourself get frustrated. You get frustrated because you really don't know what you're doing anymore. That is one thing that people pleasing does. I'll say it once more. You are unique. You are special. Your voice is peculiar to you. Your voice is a sound that nobody else has but you alone. You have a unique specialty to add to whatever it is that you're doing. Listen, when you add that unique artistry to your work, people get addicted to you. People will get attracted to you and still want to be with you because you always give them something new to listen to. Okay? So go out there, keep shining, make sure that you do your best at every time and at every opportunity presented to you. Make sure you also let people see that creative side of you. Until next time, this is Making Musical Quantum Leaps, and this is the Letters to Brandon series. Do not forget to share, follow, and like on Spotify and on every other listening platform. I remain Jamie, your humble co-host, and from Coach Worship, we're signing out.